Hi, welcome to my channel. In this channel, I free people what are the subatomic levels? Brian Cox. These guys are used to lying this much. They don't know, but you are believing that you see some professor, quantum computing. The computer does not compute anything. Does not compute. You do not know even. So it did not compute. The neural computer that's computing how quantum computer can compute. So Brian Cox, watch University of. So when you like this much, can be professor at University of Oxford, Cambridge. So what?
We have an increasing number of quantum technologies that are really based on this behavior, the quantum computers being a good example. And so you see that this is not just something that you can say, well, we don't need to think about it really because it's in the world of atoms, because we're using that behavior now in technologies. And so it really does become an important theory to try to understand.
So this is the way I made a video. I cut from other videos and I comment them. So you see, quantum computer does not compute. A normal computer does not compute. Integrated circuit was like resistors in condensers, and somebody realized that you can put like this. The electronic scheme like this. You see, this is a resistor like this, but exactly where it jumps, so we enter current through here. It goes like this, okay, like this. It goes like this. And you have here like a ceramic, like this. It melts at high voltage. But and it jumps, it's interrupted circuit. It is a resistor, and it jumps through here, through this kind of thing. You can regulate some properties. You down some property of light, because light is burning. Okay, if not, it's difference of ohms, amperage, and so what I'm telling you. See, exactly like you have multiple resistors like this, it was needing. Okay, now if you have, they do not, but if you have the transformer like this, okay, minimalized and with some battery, you can dumb down the energy that not to burn another way. And he realized, because they were trying to make pocket computers. You see, this guy says that quantum much of technology comes from quantum. Quantum mechanics is false. So what quantum technology? But I'm telling you, this professor do not know that computer is not calculating. Okay, so you have this electronic scheme like this with resistors, many resistors, and some guy realized that he can print them with copper. You see, if you make it exactly like this, you write with copper, the integrated system, it was making pocket calculators like this, and they had like two boards like this with circuits, with resistors, condensers, okay, and he realized that you can print them in copper and make it small like this. So he to have a pocket computer calculator. So you see, 2 multiplied by 2 equal 4. If you do not know this, Brian Cox are your university professors, okay? And he made a particle computer, and so you cannot put in a back of everything what you want. The what you are filming with in this phone is due to the phone made in 1800s by Bell, okay? So with that rotational dial speed 1, 2, 3, that's the addresses of internet. And when you dial like this, you see different charges of energy, you send them in, it finds that this is the computer. So you do not know that it does not compute. The computer finds you pictures when you write on them some code 2, 3, 4, 5, and you say it's find me this, and it's fine. The light finds it. Okay, but if you understand what technology came from quantum mechanics, squat, nothing. The camera that you are filming is a normal glass like this, a small glass like this, concave, okay, and you concentrate light in a capable substance of getting light like this. And this first camera made in 1700s. So what quantum from quantum what it came? You see a substance capable or so electric energy is light. So when he made the circuit, integrated circuit, he minimalized the rows to exactly like this, two boards exactly like this big, and he wanted to make a pocket calculator, and and he minimalized all of this with full of resistors and things like this, only in a circuit. This is a integrated circuit, only in a circuit, making exactly from copper the circuit like this, but exactly like what a resistor makes, like this. You see exactly why it produces what the boards produce, two boards like this, big boards. So now you can print on a piece like this, on a back on transistors that was integrated also like in circuits, and you can print these boards with laser. You write on copper. So you have copper, you write them on copper, you see. So what technology come from? You are stealing what somebody inventing in your line. So the second part, the subatomic level, Brian Green.
I think it's important to say that there aren't different rules of the game in the subatomic world and the world that we observe, this world of common sense, let's say, that we perceive. And it's pretty well understood, I would say it's well understood, how the world that we see emerges from this rather strange but well-defined behavior that we see in the subatomic world. And it's not only the subatomic world, by the way.
So now the second part, when you look inside of the subatomic ever, this bullshit talking, you see atoms, you see atoms. Some of them are invented, some of them do not exist, only to make them doctrines, like unium. A German dude like that it maintains some a piece like this on fraction of the fraction of the fraction of the fraction of the fraction. Wait, you don't know what I'm going to say. 10 to the minus 10 to the minus 10 to the minus. See, what is this, Bright? You know, to multiply by 2. You see, have a gold piece like this, and a silver piece like this, and copper from a wire, and I beat it with a hammer. You see, copper, and unoxidable iron piece. So you see where it's looking at subatomic levels, where inside this gold piece, what do you see? You see light. You see it's yellow on the surface. You cut a small piece like this from gold, small, it's still yellow. So the matter is made through it with light. The color shows to you. So in the subatomic levels, you have quantum mechanics, and quantum mechanics contains some technologies that they do not invent it, and you do not know that a computer does not compute anything. Somebody writes a list like this, if you believe it or not, like this. Somebody writes a list like this. With 1 multiplied by 1, if you know how it is, 2 multiplied by 2, and he writes all like 2000 and multiplied by 2000, and the list exists. Let's say 2000 multiplied by 200 multiplied by 200, like this, and a full list, and with the virtue that you can put here, you see in this stick, you see, due to the circuit integrated and some silicon properties, okay, you can inscribe here 13 days, 15 days of non-stop video with people with it. So an image is even 3-dimensional. You still can write it here in a memory stick, 250 gigabytes. So you understand now that when they make the pocket computers, somebody wrote few lists like this with their hands. they wrote them with equal sign, with all everything, you see, and you and due to some from mechanism, you put two like here in the buttons. You see, you have buttons like this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It looks I'm stupid, but what kind of computing it is? What is too bad. When you look at Oxford, you are having computer, and you press 1, okay, and multiply. You see, you have a set like this, another set like this, with sign, minus, plus, multiply, and you see like this. And you press 1, it puts it in a display. It puts it in a display like this. 1 from 0. You see, like 1. Multiply, and you press another 1, and you put equal sign. You have it here. You write them with light. It's a picture, and you press equal. And when you press equal, it makes an injection in the list that already wrote, like 1 plus 1 equal. And the lights finds itself to the circuit. Where do you wrote the 1 plus 1? It finds this is 1 plus 1, and it copies it and gives you in the display monitor. So when you have quantum computing, what they are doing? Somebody is writing a full list like this. What you are doing? You do not realize even that you are so at quantum levels. When you look where when you read in the S of an atom, look, this is a gold piece. You see, when you look inside, what it does? The electron, the protons do not exist. Matter is made with light. You can hit two rocks and make a spark like this. When it's dark, you will see it's made with light. It is light inside. The electron does not exist. The proton does not exist. The neutron does not exist. The 16 subatomic particles that you invented, when you look inside, you see light at the surface. Light is most finest, that it is electricity and energy. So when you look inside in your brains, you find nothing. And when you find nothing, you can trick this planet into light. Quantum computer is something that you do not invent it, you did not did, and some inventions made by Berry. The electricity was known in 1700, 1700, if you know, 1700 was known already electricity, like this year, like in this year, okay. In this year, and with the camera where you are filming, not 8 years after this, 1800s was invented, and the telephone also, the telegraph was invented in 1780. The telegraph is the phone, actual phone, and they identified like this with dial speed 1, 2, 3 was made in 1780, the 1800s. Okay, when you barely invented the telephone, somebody thought how to identify numbers 74374, and so for somebody not to plug in the cable like this, they invented a piece that finds the number 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, okay, is a number, a phone number, let's say, okay, and this is a picture, that's cause they're not calculating, picture with 2, picture with 3, in the fourth dial like this was different charges, so in a circle of energy, you see, you charge it with some bobines, and it makes a number in a temporal manner, and you press and it sends in, and you see light copies, duplicates, and sends you there. So there is a piece, this is copy paste, it duplicates it, this is the scanner, this is the when you copy a picture like this, I made them from Hubble, okay. So what I want to tell you, we can go here. Listen up, Cambridge liars, bastards, and all the Massachusetts Internet of Technology. Do you realize I'm telling you, you lie this planet enough, you pretended you know science, you from America invented 16 particles, subatomic particles at the Mendeleev. We can go here, you can go here. So you have 16 particles, boson, meson, lepton, proton, pluton. this is the elements, you see, gold, and you have no subatomic particle. The matter is made with light. So when you want to light this much and you are used to these lights, okay, you do not recognize the truth. But what I'm telling you, we can go to the stars, man. These are liars. You see, this is a small circle stuff, you see, and it emits light. Look, you see, it emits light. You see, you see. So this is the way that these are clouds. Are clouds with materials capable of producing all the colors. You see, and there's so movement. Many of them are static like this. Many of them maybe self some movements, baby rivers, clouds that flow here, but inside our galaxy you cannot see the universe, and our galaxy is a sphere surrounded by electro light circuit. Energy is light. We can go here, and these bastards are lying to you, and the pass to the one, and some, if you have some guts and you can speak like this light stuff. We can go here. Is fog, real fog, contemporaries with us. The stars are contemporaries with us. It's put in clouds, and our galaxy is surrounded by this kind of clouds. Then the stars, you see clouds, and the clouds produce light, and we can go here. If these stars are small, you can unplug one and put it in a pocket and bring it home. So when you like this much by my main man Brian Green, you can make quantum computing. So what I invented? What do you invented? Some crazy language that nobody knows who's originated it, who's the demon who invented this subatomic quantum levels. Okay, I explained to you what a circuit, integrated circuit is. It is and how it appears. Somebody minimalize it, want to make a pocket computer, but he did not invent the technology. Was from the phone numbers, identifying a number and copying and sending that location. Already work. This kind of thing, and this is the actual current day computer. Identify something and sends it there and makes a connection like there, even though the connection is here, like small here. Not you that must be in this town and to send a number another town. Here it makes the connection. You have here 15 days with people, identify them, and you project them movies. Made with light. Okay, goodbye, God bless, like, share, and subscribe. Help me find this, help me distribute this. Everybody must know how wonderful science you have at the universities in the current day. Internet, so these things must be find out. Okay, my next video, wait, and I will fry people. I fry them in a row. Okay, when you are this free, okay. Oh, so I wanted to tell you, when you are this free, you say post black hole stupidity, gravity is not due to mass, and you have in 13 hours 1 million visualization. But you can, when you say the truth, nobody wants to hear you. I have 10 visualization, I have 10 and 100. So I believe that this generation should commit itself. Okay, goodbye, God bless. Help me, as this channel must be find out. I will not stop. I will make videos and explain to you all the technology and the science. Science is wrong, physics especially, and chemistry. You understood? Goodbye, God bless.